he's taken down at the 23.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. To throw, Mayfield. Yeah, he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. James Prochet deep for Baltimore. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line.
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. And they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Following the interception, Mayfield buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 36 yards on the play. From the 2, here's 1st and goal. Will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Defense really sold out there to stop the run. Understandable down near the goal line. Now on 2nd down, you have to wonder, might we see play action here and a flip right over the top?
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Cody Parkey is on now for the point after.
Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears.
7-0 Browns. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage.
Oh, no.
Plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Yeah, this will be a game of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on Brings up second down.
Yeah, he was supposed to let me get it out. Good shit, man. Good shit.
Jackson now. That would complete to Crochet. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Flush to his right. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 28 yards.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
That's taken in by Duvernay. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. They'll buy some time right.
Man, get
Son,
they bullshitting, son. That was they bullshitting me, man. They bullshitting.
Extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
That's 2 picks I didn't drop this drive. Now watch how they fuck
Jackson again. Escaping the pressure right. And the timing
Good throw.
a bit off that
Good throw.
time as that one falls to the ground. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and now it's third down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Steps away to his left. Now he'll dump it underneath.
Man, that's so ass, man. I don't even. Like, that's your ass. That's your ass.
Finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's your ass.
Third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
That's your
2 minutes
ass.
gone by, second
I
quarter.
swear to God.
They'll
Cool
try
ass shit,
to
man.
in with Ricard. And he is into the end
So
zone
bad.
for a Baltimore touchdown. Patrick Ricard taking it in from a yard out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter.
That's the only reason I nigga play with that shit.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Shit, nigga, man.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Nigga, Ben supposed to be dead. Gotta let me get that poor ass shit out.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 4 yards remain for second down. Here's Mayfield.
Son, how?
This throw is going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Mayfield. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Mayfield finding Hooper there for a Cleveland first.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this,
they be fucking over me with that though sometimes.
And he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Mayfield looks to throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown.
All right.
7 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
On the return, Devin Duvernay. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Flushed out right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Hit by Ronnie Harrison, and the return stops at the 39-yard line.
He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. Bulldozes past him and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mayfield being chased out left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Smart router.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They'll give it to Chubb. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. They'll run. Here's Janovich, the fullback. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Andy Janovich punching it in from a yard away. And the Browns add on to their lead. Parkey adds the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone.
Oh, good dude, boy. I was trying to kill his ass.
Bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Flush to his right. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the return. 6-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play.
Hey, man, he went over the top. He was supposed to hit him.
So after the incompletion
he was supposed to hit him.
2nd and 10.
Oh, that's good.
From the gun, Mayfield.
Pick him up.
Escaping the pressure right.
Throw that away.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Mayfield to throw it.
Oh,
down goes Baker Mayfield. Justin Houston making his presence felt there in the backfield. So we hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Chubb with a first down carry as he'll get about 3 out of it. Make it 2nd and 7 coming up.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Mayfield to throw it this time.
Oh, watch him. I should have rolled.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing, Mayfield. And
he dropped it.
Incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And here's Gillen on
That's
now.
bad with that
He
bullshit.
gets this one away.
He was supposed to die. He was supposed to be on the stretcher right now. How?
Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now
They don't get it. I'm telling you.
If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
I'm never.
Looking to throw
I'm
again
never.
on 2nd down. Jackson.
Oh, that's us.
Going deep for Brown. And that's
Oh! That was supposed to. They gonna get.
Marquise Brown, 84 yards. And the Ravens draw the closer.
Man.
That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. Perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns drive about to get started, and their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down. Mayfield now. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield. It's caught by Hooper. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 44-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Yards on the ground for him so far.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
3 yards remain for 2nd down. Mayfield off the play fake. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 20-yard line. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Marcus Peters up to make the tackle. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up on 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Flushed out right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Now Mayfield. And look at this. They get the turnover.
That's my fault. That's my fault right there. I give you that.
Marlon Humphrey. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. From the gun, it's Jackson. That's into the hands of Crochet. A gain of 6 there on 1st. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move. Almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the 1st. To throw is Jackson. Forced out to his left. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Bob!
And the return. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
The Browns drive about to get started. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this 1st down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense. And this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back,
I'm gonna turn it off.
all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get 1st downs and eat away at the clock.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. They had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground.
Hold on.
4th down now coming up. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for Cleveland.
can't even trip on it.
And this ball's going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
All right, I got it.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Dancing to his left. This is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 24 yards to gain there. Another first down as well. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Buying time to his left. Open man is Duvernay. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Now Jackson. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Jackson to throw.
Oh, I brought him down.
Touchdown. James Crochet, 28 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And a good return as he stopped just shy of the
Like that, huh? Oh, that was going to be that draw right there.
The Browns drive about to get started. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Tyus Bowser able to get in there and drop him behind the line. 2nd and 10.
Who are you playing against?
Oh.
Now Mayfield.
I'm playing with 2 clock on.
Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side.
I'm playing with 2 clock on, man. I'm 2 up.
Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Oh, we got to take it.
Anything possible to try and get the ball downfield and get into field goal range.
And with that clock dwindling, they felt the need to take a pretty big shot there. Unfortunately, couldn't complete it. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
We're going to take it to the team, bad boy.
4th down now defensively. Charles, you know, they're just asking us for one stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
Crochet on the return. 56
You bought it.
yards the punt that time. 12 on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit 000. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely take a knee.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And what an effort on the final play of regulation. All zeros on the clock, and we are headed to OT. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. In need of a 3rd and 10 conversion to keep this opening drive of OT alive. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. The defense did its job. Now they're going to get the football.
They ran out on the field, and right before they did, they told the offense, don't worry about this. We got you. Okay, we've got the situation under control. We'll get it back for you for a chance to win the game. And, boy, they did it well.
Oh, the return is Prochet. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. The Ravens, they'll take over.
Hold on.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
And part 1 is done. Now part 2. 2nd and 8. Now what can Jackson do here in overtime? Being chased out left.
Oh, he dropped it! He dropped it!
Oh, that would have been a big INT here in overtime. Instead,
no, you don't go out like that.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
Got him.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Malik Jackson, the 6'5" D tackle with a sack. Here's Sam Cook now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
Man, where you going? Go get it. Now they going to get it.
This is going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line.
I ain't going to get that. I ain't going to get that.
The Browns drive about to get started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt come from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
All right, but
he'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line.
How many times have we saw recording?
hey, fat boy, hold on. Let me get up out this one right quick.
Sacks, they often come in bunches. Well, it may not be a bunch here, but that is the 3rd sack of the game for them.
And around the sack 3 or 4, I would think it starts to get in the quarterback's head a little
Almost.
bit.
Not just the quarterback, the offensive play caller, the offensive line, knocks people off balance and changes what they normally do.
You had it.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
I ain't trying.
And now Mayfield on the bootleg. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I'm trying.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Oh, man.
Mayfield on play action. He's going to dump this off to his running back high. And he's out of bounds. Able to take this.
That is overtime. We can go for it.
You throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping it from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. To throw, Mayfield. It's caught over the middle, Hooper. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. 2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. First down, Chubb going to get forward for only about a couple. 2nd and 8, 4th coming.
Boy, come on, better hurry up, boy.
The lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Why you turning your head if you want to eat?
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They run it again with Chubb. And he lost yardage here. Back at the 41. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Here's Baker. And that is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about calls, we just talk about the defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Here's Jamie Gillen now. He's been terrific so far. On the return after a punt of 39. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. Neither team scored yet. Now we go to sudden death. Next points win this game.
How about the tension right now? It is ratcheted up, isn't it? I mean, now whatever happens, points are scored. That's your ball game. Can't wait to see the defense now. Do they get a little more aggressive in order to not let a team just drive the ball easily down the field?
Got to be careful, though, right?
Yeah, if you're too aggressive, you just give up something easy and cheap. But some defensive coordinators, they'd rather take a stand that way as opposed to being nickel and dime down the field.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Throwing, Jackson. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Jackson. Eluding the pressure right.
Man!
75 yards receiving for him now. It's a 1st down. Now another timeout called for by the offense.
Man,
They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
You got one more, so you can hold it out. I'm gonna call it again.
By the defense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Edwards now on 1st and 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. And he got it.
He hit, man. I don't even want to hear that, man.
Now remember, this one is not over. With the time running short here in this overtime.
I was in the run. What you was calling it, man?
Yeah, remember now, the other team does get a possession.
Man, she did that fast, though.
So that was a well-calculated drive to use up the majority of the time and leave your opponent with little to no time left.
Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.